Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm going to show you how easy it is to link your Temu account with our bulk upload tool, SmartSend, shipping for multiple marketplaces. We recently partnered with Temu after hearing consistent feedback from our customers. Many of you are selling across multiple marketplaces, including Temu, and you're already using SmartSend to upload and manage your orders quickly and efficiently. The request was simple. Can we add Temu to the SmartSend dashboard as well? So that's exactly what we've done. At Parcel2Go, we work with marketplace sellers every single day. If you're anything like me, selling on multiple platforms, shipping comes down to three things: how easy it is, how quickly your buyers receive their parcels, and how much it costs. As a seller, I don't want complicated systems. I don't want to log into multiple dashboards. I don't want to manually upload files over and over again. I want my Temu account integrated in the same SmartSend dashboard where I already manage my other marketplaces. And from what we hear every day, most sellers feel exactly the same. You want something seamless, you want it cost effective, and you want it to just work. Shipping should never slow your growth. At Parcel2Go, we help sellers ship smarter, cheaper, and scale faster. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through just how simple it is to link your Temu account to SmartSend. It takes just a few steps, and once connected, you can manage your Temu shipments alongside your other marketplaces in one place. First, log into your Parcel2Go account and select your marketplace. From the list of available marketplaces, choose Temu. Click on Temu to begin linking your account. You'll be redirected to your Temu seller account to complete the connection. This step is important as it enables your orders to sync automatically. Once authorized, the system will confirm that your permissions are up to date and that your account has been successfully linked. When you return to your dashboard, you'll see that your orders have been imported. From here, you can select the courier services you'd like to use, confirm your shipment, and get your orders moving. We already have many sellers using SmartSend across multiple platforms, and now adding Temu to that mix. We recently spoke to SportsGift, one of our customers, and they use Temu, and here's what they told us.
Hi, we run sportsgift.co.uk, where we design and sell unique, high-quality sports-themed gifts inspired by the rugby, the cricket, golf, pool, and football as well. Our products reach customers through a wide range of marketplaces, some of which include eBay, Shopify, Etsy, and most recently, Temu as well. Since we do sell across so many platforms, as you can imagine, managing orders is an incredibly time-consuming task. We have to log into every marketplace separate, we have to process everything manually, but since integrating with SmartSend from Parcel2Go, the entire process has changed for the better. So now, everything flows into our Parcel2Go account, it's all in one place. Even when we do a bulk upload manually, there's no more jumping between marketplaces or websites, no more repeat data entry. It just takes the hassle out of the whole process and the operation, really. It saves us a huge amount of time. Parcel2Go's pricing is really competitive as well too. Most of the time we use every 2 day because it's just the fastest and most reliable for us. But we enjoy the fact we can compare prices from every courier for every order. For example, recently we needed to send to Northern Ireland, and we found that Royal Mail works out best for that option. So we were very easily able to switch for that order. And for international parcels too, Parcel2Go usually beats everyone else, so it's easier for us to pick the best option for the delivery. depending on which country it's going to. And of course, during the busier seasons, Parcel2Go saves us literally hours every single day. It keeps everything simple, really organised, and really affordable.
When you ship with Parcel2Go, you're not locked into one carrier. You have access to major national and international carriers, exclusive pricing up to 10% cheaper, economy and express services, international shipping options, delivery duties paid, DDP services, ongoing support from a dedicated team. It's about giving you control, flexibility, and confidence without adding complexity. And now I'm going to hand you over to Alan Small from Temu.
Thanks, Julie. Cool. Right. Hi, everyone. My name is Alan Small, and I'm the Senior BD and Category Lead for Appliances, Media, and Hobby here at Temu. I've been in e-commerce and marketplace for over 15 years on both the seller side and also the marketplace side. I've ran my own Amazon, my own eBay stores, created and exited my own marketplace. And before I joined Temu, I was Director of European Operations at Wish and Director of Sales Operations at OnBuy. So this experience means I understand what it's like for the sellers on your side, but also on the marketplace side. So I know all the frustrations from the competition to cost control. And today's session is all about how Temu helps overcome those challenges so you can grow faster with less risk. Temu, this is a bit about Temu. You probably know a lot about Temu already, but for those of you who don't, Temu launched in September 2022 and is a mobile-first marketplace, connecting consumers with millions of partners, including brands, distributors, suppliers, and merchandising partners. Well, this matters. So Temu provides an instant access to this huge mobile-driven customer base, giving UK sellers an opportunity to reach millions of active customers without heavy marketing spend at all. So our rapid growth was really catalyzed by the sort of high impact moments, such as sponsoring the Super Bowl campaigns that captured sort of global attention. We then pair that with sort of performance creatives across our social and our app as well. And this growth loops that convert and then retain the shoppers. So that means we're meeting the customers where they are and turn that attention into repeat behavior. So what this means for you is Temu drives that traffic for you. Our global marketing means your products are seen by ready-to-buy customers, helping you achieve visibility and sales from day one. So if I had my seller hat on again, there's three real reasons of why Temu is different to other marketplaces and why customers are coming to Temu. There's a lot more, but these are the top three. First one is that engagement. So customers love our browse first experience. It's more of a discovery based platform where we have personalized offers, personalized experience, and personalized gamifications. What this means is that no two people have the same feed. If every one of you was to open up the Temu app right now, we would all have a different feed, and that updates in real time based upon what you're interested in. What this means is it's a personalized experience that keeps you on the app for longer. On average, a customer spends 18 minutes per day shopping on Temu. That's 18 minutes of opportunity for sellers to trade up, trade in, and trade across. Second, it's affordability. This is all about value. So there's a lot of people who think Temu is only for the lower priced items. It's not. It's our customers are value conscious, and it's at the heart of everything that we do. So our algorithm will prioritize sellers who deliver affordability without compromising on quality, whether that's that £2,000 garden furniture set, a mobile phone, laptop, or even just a smaller fashion item. We guarantee to deliver that value to our customers. And the third one is the mobile first innovation. So unlike a lot of other marketplaces, which are web first and then mobile, we are 100% mobile first. So we launched at that perfect time with mobile penetration at its peak and optimized every step of the customer journey for that sort of seamless app shopping. So what this means for you is Temu has created this environment where shoppers stay longer, browse more, and buy more, giving sellers like yourselves more chances to convert, cross-sell, and build loyal, repeat customers. So stats, everyone loves a page of stats. It backs up everything I'm probably saying as well throughout this webinar. So a lot of this data is worldwide, and I know the focus is UK, but globally, just to give a perspective of Temu has over 750 million app downloads and is active in more than 90 different markets with over 750 million monthly visits. In the UK, more specifically, we have over 13 million monthly active users. And if we break it down to the GMV globally, in 2024, we did approximately $71 billion in revenue with an average order value of $40, which is also increasing as well. What this means for you is, whilst we generated £721 billion in 2024, our goal is to increase the level of supply, the level of orders that come from our local sellers. That shows how important it is to you for local sellers to be joining the platform. The local competition intensity is still low because we're still in that infancy of the UK at the moment, which creates this rare opening for UK sellers. If I, again, had my seller hat on, I think this is one of the best opportunities I've seen in decades to join a marketplace as big as Temu without as much as local competition as you get on every other marketplace. So just a bit about our user who shops with us and our demographics. So our customer base is roughly 57% male and 43% female. We are strong in the Gen Z and millennials while remaining broadly distributed by age overall, as you can see. This mix really helps drive incremental demand across various different categories such as consumer electronics, tools, gaming, beauty, home and pets. What this means then is we are able to attract that younger mobile-first consumer that drives demand across all key lifestyle categories, giving you, the sellers, a chance to engage new high-growth audiences that might not be active on the sort of older platforms that are out there. In terms of our traffic and engagement, so again, whilst you would see a lot of ads from Temu, it's actually 78% of our traffic is actually organic or direct, with only 22% coming from paid. How we're able to do that is the fact that over 70% of our consumers are repeat buyers. So they're coming back to the app because of that personalized experience. They're spending 18 minutes a day browsing on Temu. That's almost nearly double compared to what other marketplaces is. And as I mentioned earlier, 90% of it is at mobile first. So they can be using Temu constantly on the go. The other really interesting thing about our traffic sources, we have a different user base to every other marketplace. That truly makes Temu an incremental sales channel for you. It's not going to cannibalize your other channels. We actually had one of the leading electronic sellers in the UK who's joined Temu. They did an analysis of their sales on Temu and found that over 95% of their orders on Temu were net new. They never delivered them on their own website or any other marketplace, and it didn't impact their sales on any other marketplace. So what this means is Temu is able to add to your overall revenue, not replace it. You reach new shoppers and gain incremental growth without affecting all of your existing channels. And so it's a slide on just a bit more of a perception about Temu. So like I said, we've got those consumers coming back and they love their experience on Temu. I won't go through all of the stats. I'll just point out a few key ones. This is from a survey we did back in 2024, early 2025, where we got asked the consumers what they thought of Temu. What we found is 4 in 10 British shoppers expect to spend more on Temu this year. And over 74% of UK consumers are extremely likely to recommend Temu to other people, their friends and family. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to local seller initiative. This is the most important part. This is all about why it's so important for us, for local sellers like yourselves. So if we focus on this, we're actually even newer in terms of operations. So in the UK, we only launched in April 2023, and we only switched on our local to local model to enable UK sellers to join in August 2024. So local competition still remains low. By December 2024, we're the most downloaded shopping app in the UK and remained in that position until 2020, even going into 2025. And we have a dedicated team here based in the UK with experience coming from the likes of Amazon, eBay, TikTok, Wish, B&Q, and various different marketplaces. This is showing Temu is really heavily invested in here in the UK with local expertise, local operations, local seller support, so you can launch easily and sell confidently with a team that understands your market. So in terms of seller fees, how it works on Temu. So I'll go very high level onto this. So again, putting my seller hat on as well. So there's no joining fees, there's no listing fees, there's no monthly subscription fees to sell on Temu. You list your price. We then have a very competitive category referral, depending on what your category is, lower than most other marketplaces out there. And you only that's you don't even get charged. You give us 2 prices, and you give us a base price and a list price, and you keep 100% of your base price. To qualify to become a UK seller, all you've got to do is to be a UK registered business and to have your stock here in the UK as well. Higher margins than we compare to other marketplaces. You don't need to spend as much on marketing as you do on any other marketplaces as well. And you get this dedicated UK account management. So any Parcel2Go sellers who were to join Temu now will get their own dedicated UK account manager. Again, put my seller hat on again. This for me is one of the most valuable things that you can get, which no other marketplace is able to offer for all of their sellers. So we assign a dedicated UK account manager and a hands-on BD to each seller who joins via Parcel2Go. We help them throughout the whole stages. For onboarding, we help handle the registration, brand registration, listing optimization, and we can even upload your first products for you as well. Then we move into that growth side. So we can help with your marketing, we can share event opportunities, and provide you with supply gaps insights to gain that real edge on your competitors. Then after sales, probably the most important part. So we will help support any order disputes you have, fraud prevention, and we'll hold regular performance reviews with you to ensure we're setting targets to continuously grow on Temu. Then the final part is the sellers get that direct voice in processes and product improvements. We were a very fast-moving marketplace. We're still a startup. So any improvements, any suggestions we have, we're very proactive in this support, and we help make those improvements for you to make it the marketplace you want to sell on. So hopefully I've got you a bit excited about Temu and the support we can get. You're probably now thinking, well, what sells well? Don't my category sell? This, what I've got here is the biggest category opportunities for local sellers. If your product's not here, it doesn't mean it won't sell. These are the biggest opportunities we're just seeing. So the first pillar is what I like to call the empty shelf. These are categories that we just don't have supply of, or you can only get local supply of even. So these are categories like FMCG, food, plants, car parts, and media, where our supply is very thin for local sellers. Second pillar, which you can see is the biggest one, this is what I call the branded products opportunity. So these are across all the categories from sports, toys, fashion, beauty, consumer electronics, where you want the branded products, the branded versions of those products, which you just can't get from overseas. And then the third pillar is the sort of too big or too bulky. So these are things that, such as furniture, bikes, garden tools, that are impractical to ship from overseas. So like I said, these are the categories that represent real buyer demand but limited supply, meaning sellers who act early on can capture this category leadership and long-term growth. So I'm just going to go through a couple of examples of some successful sellers we've had on the platform. So first of all, we've got just a FMCG seller selling toilet paper, kitchen towels. As you can see, they sold over 100,000 items already. This is a game changer for them. They're doing tens of thousands a day, just across these categories. Then we've got a sweet seller, so Exploding Sweets. Again, doing a big PR piece about them. We can do the similar things with a lot of our other sellers as well. You can see they've sold over 100,000 sweets already on the platform. We then also have Home and Garden, so a mattress seller, so that's too big, too bulky side. Again, really good article we did with Channel X about them, about how they're able to grow so quickly on Temu. They've sold over 12,000 mattresses so far on Temu, showing how quickly it is to be able to grow across various different categories, whether you're high priced, bulky, branded products, etc. And then another one on Home and Kitchen. So this is sort of like all like the batteries, home essentials, etc. This seller sold over 600,000 items, Money Cruncher. And as you can see, again, did another great piece about them as well. We really like to promote the success of our sellers here on Temu. I mentioned a few times there about brand. Again, probably one of the things you're thinking of is, how do I protect my brand in Temu? What is Temu's brand protection policy? So really quickly, at a high level, Temu works closely with many of the largest brands in the UK, and we invest heavily in this brand protection. Here's just a snapshot of some of the stats to hammer that home. So 99% of any brand takedown requests are handled within 3 business days. And for every brand report submitted by a seller, Temu proactively removes over 200 additional violating listings. We do this by monitoring across 5 million brand images and 9 million brand-related keywords across the platform. We work directly with over 5,000 brands on this, and then work with another 2,000 much more closely as well. How that works in practice for you is really simple. So sellers first register their brand and provide proof of authorization, whether that's brand ownership, a letter of authorization, or an invoice from a trusted supplier. Once that's been verified by a brand team, you then get that authorized brand tag confirming that you're an authorized seller of that brand on Temu. Temu then begins proactively monitoring and protecting that brand across the platform. And then sellers, if there's anything that's slipped through, they can use their own portal to report any violations they've seen on their side as well. That's very high level, just an introduction. Hopefully it's giving you a bit of an appetite about Temu. I'm just going to highlight 6 key things about what makes you a success on Temu as a seller if you're thinking about already wanting to join, but your account manager will take you through all of this anyway. Some of them seem very simple, but it's just how it works on Temu. First one is add your full catalog. Doing like a few here and there, it doesn't really, like algorithm really favors. The more products you add, the better you do. Ours is a very smart algorithm that really picks that up and shows how invested you are on Temu. Image and content, use 6+ images, use videos, use GTINs where you can as well. Price competitively. Your traffic is determined upon how competitive your pricing is. As I said, you're a value conscious marketplace. Next one is register your brand. That's how you really stand out against all of the unbranded products as well and really build that trust and confidence of our consumer base. Next one is control that shipping time as well. So again, one of the key areas you can stand out against overseas sellers is how fast you can deliver those items. So really showcase that, whether it's 1 business day, 2 business days, make sure that's showcased on the PDP page for you as well. And then the final part is utilizing our deals. We have our own deals platforms, whether it's flash deals, lightning deals, brand deals, etc. This really helps gain you exposure that the marketing, even your ads, etc., can't get you. And that's it. Hopefully you found that informative. There's questions, obviously, you could ask at any time during the presentation. We'll go through those, but we'll just open up now to maybe answer some of those questions in real life now.
Hi. I think we've got a few questions. Is there a limit on how many sales channels I can integrate with? So on Parcel2Go, no. Any of the marketplaces that are shown on the Smart Send information, the dashboard, you can integrate those. I think it's about 15 in total. So yes, you can integrate as many of your sales channels as you like, and they're all shown separately. So when the orders will pull through onto the Smart Send dashboard, they will be identified as those individual marketplaces.
I can see, Julie, the next one's more related on the Temu side. So how are returns handled on Temu? It's a good question. Returns, all items are returned back to your warehouse. So when you first sign up on Temu, you create your returns address, and then anytime a customer wants a return, that item is then returned to your warehouse. You then have up to 2 business days to either accept or reject that refund. And then customer service and then return tickets, they are covered by Temu for buyer remorse, but you cover the cost of returns if you sent out the wrong item or a damaged item on Temu.
So I think we've got the next question on Parcel2Go. You say it's a free platform. Are there any other costs? So no, other than your carrier costs, your shipping costs, there are no other costs. And just going back to what Alan was talking about, returns, you can see you can send your parcels back through Parcel2Go and choose the carrier you want in terms of that option for returning back. So it's just nice and simple.
Can I list on Temu via my Shopify site? What is the best way to list on Temu? Yes, absolutely. There's 3 ways to basically list on Temu. You can either manually add an item one by one, which takes a long time. You can upload via CSV, or you can use a third-party integration. So we have direct integrations with Shopify, but also all other shopping platforms, WooCommerce, etc. We also have integrations with a lot of the big ERPs out there, such as Limworks, Rhythm, etc. So they're the different ways that you can list your products. Also, any sellers who do sign up through this, you'll have your own direct account manager, and they can even help list those products for you on your behalf as well.
Okay, I think the next one's Parcel2Go. Do you offer bulk label creation? Absolutely. It's one of the things that our customers like about it because it's nice and easy, saves them an awful lot of time, and it's seamless. So yes, we do that. I think the next one, sorry.
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand. Unless this is a Parcel2Go specific question, how does it communicate with my marketplace?
So I think that's probably our Parcel2Go. So obviously it's integrated. So obviously when you connect your Temu account, all your orders are uploaded. So when they are shipped out, they are updated onto the marketplace as well. So it's seamless. So we work with Temu in terms of that API integration. So when they're shipped, they'll be shipped, dispatched. It'll be marked as dispatched. So you don't actually. Some people actually just go straight into their Parcel2Go account. Don't always have to go into Temu because all their shipping's on there, and they automatically know that once it's dispatched, updated, it will show on the other platform.
That's all of the questions, unless anything else last minute comes in. But yeah, I think that's it, Julie.
I think that's it. Any more questions? Obviously, you can direct message Alan or I, obviously on LinkedIn. Not a problem. Yeah, happy to answer any other questions. And thank you for your time.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Julie.
Thank you.